providing only 20% video as a part of promotion. For remaining 80%, that is 6 to 8 articles, current affairs video, NCERT videos and general studies complete videos, please subscribe to our complete package. 1. China plans to launch first microgravity satellite. GS Paper 3, Science and Technology Development of New Technology. Why recently in news? China is set to launch its first microgravity experimental satellite in April. The Shijian-10 is the first microgravity experimental satellite in China designed for conducting scientific experiments in space. What are unique features of microgravity satellite? It will perform a total of 19 experiments involving microgravity, microgravity combustion, space material, space radiation effects and space biotechnology during its 15-day mission. The Shijian-10 is different from ordinary satellites in that it is returnable. After completing its mission, it will return with the results. The Shijian-10 has unique shape, similar to that of a bullet. In the launching process, it does not require payload fairing because the satellite itself takes on that protective role. Due to its short flight time, the satellite is equipped with chemical batteries instead of solar panels. What is microgravity? Microgravity is when things seem to be weightless. Micro means very small. Microgravity is when the pull of gravity is not very strong. In space, astronauts do not walk on the floor like people on Earth do. They float around inside their spacecraft. In microgravity, it is easy to move heavy objects. Astronauts can even move things that weigh hundreds of pounds with just the tips of their fingers. Is there gravity in space? Some people think that there is no gravity in space, but small amounts of gravity are everywhere. Gravity keeps the moon in orbit around Earth. It keeps Earth in orbit around the sun. The pull of gravity gets weaker the farther apart two objects are. 2. UN report warns decline of pollinators is threat to crop output. GS Paper 3, Environment and Ecology, Biodiversity Conservation. Why recently in news? Many species of bees, butterflies and other creatures that are vital to agricultural pollination are threatened with extinction, posing risks to major world crops and global biodiversity, a UN body said. Bees and other pollinators face increasing risks to their survival, threatening foods such as apples, blueberries and coffee worth hundreds of billions of dollars a year, the first global assessment of pollinators showed. Highlights of the report: habitat loss, pesticides, pollution, invasive species, pathogens, climate change and the spread of vast farms dedicated to a single product, which suppresses biodiversity, were among threats to about 20,000 species of bees. Many wild bees and butterflies have been declining in abundance, occurrence and diversity at local and regional scales in Northwest Europe and North America. In Europe, 9% of bee and butterfly species are threatened with extinction and populations are declining for 37% of bee species and 31% of butterfly species.